Hello everyone, welcome to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve an important Olympiad exam question. So let's move towards the solution. Here we see that there are two equations, two system of equations. Here I name this equation is equation number 1 and we named as this equation is equation number 2. Okay, so these are two equations. In this question we are going to find the integer solutions, or we are going to find the values of integers x, y and z which is involved in the equations. Okay, so first we just solve these two equations and find the values of x, y and z. So first step, in first step we just subtract equation number 2 from 1. We obtain, when we subtract equation 2 by 1, so let's we write here x plus yz is equal to 20, 22 and xy plus z is equal to 20, 21, and when we subtract these equations then we get x plus yz minus xy minus z is equal to here we get only 1. Okay, after that here we take the common x from these two terms and we take common z from these two terms, and when we take the common from these terms then we will get x into 1 minus y. When we common x from these two terms we get x into 1 minus y, and plus when we take common z from these two terms then we get z into y minus 1 is equal to 1. And after that we just make some simplification. Here we take common 1 minus y from these two terms. For this we take common minus 1 from this term and we will get 1 minus y is equal to 1. Okay, we take common 1 minus y here, then we get 1 minus y into x minus z is equal to 1. We know that we take 1 by two ways. 1 times 1, if we multiply 1 times 1 then we will get 1, and when we multiply minus 1 times minus 1 then we will also get minus 1. Okay, so here we obtain two cases. First we solve case 1, and over case 1 is just we take 1 minus y is equal to 1 and x minus z is equal to 1. Okay, this is the first case. We take 1 minus y is equal to 1 and x minus z is equal to 1. Okay, here we find two cases. In first case we take 1 minus y is equal to 1 and x minus z is equal to 1, and in second case we take 1 minus y is equal to minus 1 and x minus z is equal to minus 1. So now we find the values of x, y and z from these two cases. First we consider case 1, or first we solve case 1. In case 1 we have in this term we will find the value of 1 minus y and we will get y is equal to 0. Okay, in this term we find the value of y and we get y is equal to 0, and in order to find the values of y and z we will substitute this value of y in equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, so we substitute y is equal to 0 in equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, when we substitute these values in 1 and 2, we will obtain z is equal to 20, 21 and x is equal to 20, 22. Okay, this is the integer solution of case 1, and similarly we find the solution of case 2. In case 2, here is the case 2. In case 2, in the first term I will find the values of y from this term, and here we will get the value of y is equal to 2, and after we use the value of y is equal to 2, we will find the value of x and z. Okay, so to find the values of x and z, we substitute y and z in we substitute the value of y in equation 1 and 2. Put y is equal to 2 in equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, when we substitute the value of y and z in equation number 1 and 2, we will obtain the two equations in this form: x 2x plus z is equal to 20 21, and x plus 2z is equal to 20 22. Okay, this is the equation number 1 and equation number 2. When we substitute here y is equal to 2, we get 2x plus z, and when we substitute y is equal to 2 here, we get x plus 2z, and these are these two equations. Now we solve these two equations and we will get our final answer. Okay, so in order to solve the equation, we just multiply. We named this equation as equation number 3 and this equation as equation number 4. We just multiply equation number 3 by 2 and then subtract it from 4. Okay, we multiply equation number 3 by 2 and subtract by equation number 4. Then we obtain 2x, we obtain 4x plus 2z is equal to 4042, and when we subtract this equation by this, we just subtract here and we cancel out these two terms, and here we get 3x, and when we subtract these two terms, we obtain 20 20. Okay, after that we find x is equal to, when we divide 2022 by 3, then we will get the answer of x is 6 into 73. Now we put the value of x which we find here 673 in equation number 3, then we obtain the value of z. So when we substitute here, we get 2 into 673 plus z is equal to 21, and after some simplification we will obtain the value of z is equal to 675. Okay, these are the our desired integer solution, and here we find the values of x, y and z from these two cases. Thank you so much for watching my video.